Today, take a look at the SEDY grease gun. So it does come with a tube of grease. This is SEDY brand multi-purpose lithium grease, lithium 12 hydroxystearate. So it feels like a nice thick grease, which is excellent. I'll probably find a use for this, but for the equipment I'm going to be using this grease gun on, I'm going to use specific grease. So it comes with a flexible hose. This says it is rated for 10,000 PSI, which is excellent. There's a simple thread on one side, and then we got our Zerk coupler on the other side. I also like seeing that all three of these come with their own nozzle. So we got two Zerk couplers, and then we got a precision nozzle. So if we want to, we could use the hose and swap that with the precision nozzle. So you can configure this any way that you want to. We also got two stiff lines. These are really good if you're going to be using it one-handed. So if you need to like hold something and then add grease to it, maybe this is somewhat flexible or movable, then these are the ones you want to use. There's a straight and a bent. And here is the grease gun. Feels to me like it's actually got grease in it. This is a fairly heavy feeling grease gun. Nope, so no grease inside, so this is just heavy. That's actually nice to me. It's kind of reassuring because that means it's going to be kind of a heavy-duty grease gun. We are threaded on both sides, so if you want to, you could unscrew that from the bottom or from the top. I usually want to leave the bottom attached just because that way we don't have to deal with the spring. It does have a rubber grip on here. It'll be very handy for whenever you need to screw this guy back on. It is a pistol grip, and it does appear to be pre-primed. We have a bulk loader, we have an air bleeder, and it looks like we got a cap that'll go directly to the pump. I am going to use the flexible hose just because that is going to make it easier for me. And I'm going to use the Zerk nozzle. So this is the grease we use, Mobile SHC 220. This is really good stuff for high pressure. For a bearing or anything like that, it's way overkill. You can use it on that, but you don't really need it. For something like a linear rail where the arm rides up against the rail, this is the best stuff you can get. So we just dunk that in there. So that does fit standard grease canisters. And we pop this open. And spin it on. So in the bottom we got this little button, you just press that, and then that can jump in. You will notice as we start using it, this is going to kind of push out because it's going to have the pressure of the grease pushing it out, but eventually we'll stop. And now I'm just going to give it some squeezes. There we go. There we go. And this is able to press grease into that Zerk and force it onto that rail. This one can be a little tricky.